All right. Is everybody here? Are we good?
I think so. I think we're all in.
Yes! Grand finals time.
Grand finals time. Welcome, everybody. Got Acidic IV, me, Darth Cubius, and...
myself, Pyle. So yeah, this is you have the three-way commentary today. It's a big day. You got three legends on the commentary right now.
That's it.
And we also have a couple good players playing the game. LK, who is amazing at this game. Teleo1, also amazing. These guys have been crushing it the whole tournament. So we have a race today that if Teleo wins, we're gonna have another match afterwards. If LK wins, it's all over, and LK wins the tournament. So
high stakes here.
Let's see what they start with. First weapon drop is just crucial. Dagger and torch.
Honestly, that's not bad. That's better than pulling a bow for anybody. The torch is still like really good in level 1.
As long as it's not the bow. That is basically the objective.
And if you're joining us on this grand finale, this is a rematch of a quarter-final race in which Teleo was ahead by a full level and had a couple of deaths on the final boss in the second loop. And LK had a hitless race, which is just unbelievable in Super Ghouls'n goes. Didn't take a single hit, so...
Yeah, that goes to show that like you can do this race going slow and steady. So long as you don't get hit, you'll be making really good time. So
yeah,
it doesn't always pay to do the crazy strats in a race. You can kind of get away with doing some safe strats for sure.
This is gonna... I can feel it. I can feel it, boys. The question is, of course, are we gonna see the goblin?
Oh,
that's the I ask every time. You know what I mean?
Is it a question though? We know it's gonna happen.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, we'll preview that when we get to that point. So, big shout out to Malcolm here as we finish the first level for getting this tourney up and running. Thank you, Malcolm. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's not easy coordinating between people from all over the world to try and set up times to do races and stuff. It definitely takes some finesse. So he did a good job with that.
That's the truth. And Malcolm just got back his world record in the sort of regular Famicom Super Nintendo version and lowered the record in the Capcom Classics version, which is a no-lag version you play on PS2. It's now at sub 32, which is just, again, kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous playing this game with zero lag on the Capcom collection. So it's an interesting run to watch if you're really familiar with this and how this game operates. So no B boost, smart. The B boost is a new strat that came out that is a little bit scary to pull off in a race, but Teleo went for the regular damage boost with that chest, and LK is just going through not doing the damage boost, which is fine. Both pretty acceptable for races, for sure.
The B boost is discovered by Matamade, and it's a 2 to 3 second, or is it a 3 to 4 second?
It's pretty small, but if you're at the level that these guys are at, it's big.
Yeah, the discovery of that, 2 seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're normally competing for frames, and then all of a sudden there's a free 2 seconds, well, not free, but there's a newly available 2 seconds. It's definitely a big deal.
Yeah, someone like myself does not need to do something that crazy, but that's okay.
All right, so there's half my wish list. We got the scythe.
The scythe is good in this level though, because he'll be able to do a trick towards the end of the level, which will guarantee that he'll get a dagger spawn if he does it correctly. So we'll see.
I feel like good is still a massive stretch though.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
It's like, well, at least I'm not shackled with this thing for too much longer.
I mean, it's better than the axe. I'll say that much.
True, true, yeah, or the tri-blade.
Oof.
So the optimal weapon to run in this game is the dagger, and 100%. Pyle was just mentioning there's a way to force. It's basically a chest manipulation toward the end of this level where you use the magic of the scythe to reveal a dagger. You really want to be going into level 3 with a dagger or things get messy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so LK skipped over that bow that was on the ground, which tells me he is definitely going to go for this trick. So pretty much what happens is we'll see him do his magic. The way that the magic hits and breaks open the chest has to deal with frames, and then it'll be on the correct frame to give you a dagger. So it's a nice trick. I don't know who discovered it, but whoever did discover it, bless their heart, because they're the best.
And Teleo's about to do a complex, but for him easy chest manipulation. He's going to get bronze, and then he's going to go down and get gold armor. So for a skilled runner like him, that's easy. For me, it's like panicky, sweaty hands time.
Nice. See, so you saw right there, pull the dagger, no problem. Easy every time.
I have never been able to make that manipulation work.
It's not easy.
I mean, I've tried dozens of times, and it's death every single time.
This is
the B-Strat Master Mathematic.
We're approaching Bob pretty soon. Bob is everybody's favorite boss, the old level 2 auto-scroller boss. We'll see. Hopefully he doesn't shoot out any early missiles at these guys, because that could be pretty soul-crushing. He usually plays nice, but sometimes.
Shout out to the familiar runners, by the way. Mike, Sat B, Mux, QC, Rot. There's a bunch of people here. Nandrew, the master Ghouls runner.
Yeah, Nandrew is really good at this game, actually. He's skipped out on this tournament, but there's always next year.
That's right, Nandrew.
What up, Glassy? What up, Target Shades?
Clinical by Teleo and LK. Folks, we're entering level 3, which is the kind of can be a run killer. We'll see how aggressive they're going to be going through this. Are they going to go for safe strats, or are they going to go for a lead?
Oof, it's tough to tell. LK might go safe, but Teleo tends to. Oh, that was close. Teleo tends to go a little crazy in this section because he's used to it for his like PB attempts. So he's pretty fearless.
He's going for it. Let's see how he's going to do here. All right, yeah, he's got to be a little careful. Yeah, he's got to wait that out. Teleo has some kind of, deal with the imps. He's the imp whisperer. He's made some kind of deal. Sold part of his soul.
Yeah, he arranged that before today's race, so he should be all set.
Should be all right.
I wonder what it costs to get on the imp protection plan. Like, does the imp just come visit you monthly and collect? They're like, look, I need that $50, or else next time you're on PB pace, buddy, I'm gonna have something for you. Like,
and so Teleo going for the kind of bolder, faster Aramer kill strat there at the end of the half level, and LK going with the safe magic strat. So we're seeing kind of a replay so far of that quarterfinal race where Teleo's taking the lead, and LK is going kind of slow and steady. Well, slowish and steady.
right.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think it's almost like Teleo his brain is very wired to do the kill with the daggers instead of the magic, so it's kind of like, just keep doing it and don't mess it up. He's pretty consistent with it, so.
Yeah, he probably has more practice with that than with the slower magic kill.
So Teleo's coming up on the 4th tower, and on the 5th tower there is a final goblin that falls that just can knock all your armor off, or it can knock you off the tower and kill you, and then you've got like a 2-minute reset.
Yeah.
So this guy's famous. He's the wanted dead or alive.
So you saw that Teleo didn't kill that Aramer with the magic, but he did throw a magic while he was riding that platform. That's because... Oh, that was close.
That's the guy we're talking about.
Him doing that magic sets him up for this quick kill right here. For some weird reason, you have to cast a magic, and the second magic you cast it will create more damage upon spawning. It's only by a small amount, but it adds up as far as quickness. And he did the safe quick kill, which I never see Teleo do. So he's definitely going to be playing it safe today, which is smart.
Yep. Okay, good. Using the same strat.
I think last time I saw Teleo do that kill, he did it with his feet on an arcade stick, and that's the truth.
It's true. It's true. I was there.
I remember seeing that, and that was before I knew how to do it. And that was so demoralizing. It's like, man, I just watched a man do this with his feet, and I can't even do it regularly yet.
Yeah.
I was really into that for some reason. I can't explain.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was an epic day.
To help this poor soul get back in society.
Yeah, I need to get readjusted.
We're trying to take him under our wing. You know what I mean?
I need some socializing. You know, this is as good as it gets for me.
And these guys, so this level called the Ghoul's Stomach, and they're about to finish part 1, and they're just both being super clinical, firing their daggers from the feet, and dodging the genies, or what we call the Will Smiths.
Oh, Will Smith. Everybody, you know, you guys talk about the Goblin. No, the Goblin doesn't have my number, but Will Smith, he has my number. He gets me every time.
The Goblin is avoidable, technically, if you go slow enough. But sometimes that genie spawn, like, you just flat can't do anything.
Oof,
like,
yeah.
It's rare, but there are times where that's... And that one spawn, I'm not a big fan. Because like I said, there's nothing you can really do. Except hit the reset button.
Oh, Teleo, get up there. Okay.
It's not hard to get jiggy with. Yeah, I don't like to get jiggy with it in level 4, but it tends to happen.
Love that old school Will Smith reference, Rota. Love it.
Let's hopefully he doesn't. Okay, good. I have seen a few people miss that jump at the end, affectionately known as the Captain Gordon Classic. Definitely not fun. It starts over at the beginning of this auto scroller. You're in gray armor or steel armor. It's rough, but it's rough. Good Hydra kill from Teleo.
Nice.
Looks like LK is about to have the same. That was really good.
And Teleo heading into another level that, like level 3, is one of the more difficult levels, especially as we get near the top. There's a thing called the Ice Cave with ice vines they can be pretty unpredictable, and they've got an error at the end of them.
Yep, Teleo just and LK, they're playing smart. Like, when we say they're not doing like this fast strats, they're still cruising very fast, but there are little movements that you can do that just save just a small amount of time, but they're very dangerous. So these guys are playing smart, and you have to do that for races, or else you're asking for trouble, especially in this game.
Right, because honestly, like you're saying, the risk to what you're getting out of it, it's just potential death to save a couple frames in a race, not worth it. Maybe on PB pace, maybe, but
maybe,
you know.
Even then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even then, like, I don't know, man.
So ideally, Teleo would have killed that Aramer right before the break point, but now he's got him chasing him. He should be running past him pretty soon, kind of leaving him behind. Yeah, I think nope, he's still there. That's right.
Aramer just wants to hang out, man.
Yeah.
He's like, bro.
Those guys are the real bosses. They're like the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't have a powered up magic and you're not very consistent with the dagger kill, they are the gatekeeper. They are extremely difficult to get around without magic, for me at least.
This is the Ice King. Ooh, that was close. Oh, Teleo. All right, nice.
Everything's fine. No soft lock. No hit. Everything's fine.
So Pyle just mentioned a soft lock. It's possible to receive the key as you get struck with an ice magic by the Ice King, and you just get soft locked. And I guess in a race, that's a forfeit.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
guess
to
you're
shut
gonna
off
start
your
over.
Super Nintendo. Go cry about it for a couple months. I've been there. I've done it. I've done it on PB pace on Loop 2.
Really, dude?
It's sad. It's a sad time. Have we ever seen a soft lock in a race? I don't think so.
So
But let's hope we never do because it's rough.
Yeah, that would be brutal.
that ought to, in a race, that ought to be a reset. Like, hey, let's just start over.
Yeah, you would.
You know, nobody wants to win on a soft lock.
Ugh. All right, good standard kill. That was good.
Great. And so Teleo's heading into the 7 on a pretty darn good pace.
I thought for sure that was going to be a hit from LK.
Yeah, that was close, but that was pretty damn good.
That little jump he does right before he goes into Astaroth always makes me nervous.
What if they both get soft locked?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
The commentators win. That's
There
who
you go.
wins.
I guess we would have to go by score at that point.
Imagine.
Well, technically, he had 50 points more on the scoreboard. You know that, like that one wolf kill was the clinching factor.
If there was ever anything more irrelevant than score in this game, man, like it's the score means next to nothing, but it does give you some continues if you're playing through casually, so that's good, I suppose. Some lives, but
Yeah, speed run to see who can soft lock the fastest. It's actually kind of a cool idea.
you know what? Maybe we'll do that category sometime. That might be fun.
Soft lock percent.
I mean, that would be an any percent if you think about it, but anyways.
Oh, Teleo. Gorgeous.
Very nice.
Gorgeous.
Oof, very good.
Oh, that's super. Oh, that whole flourish at the end. Nice.
A little 1609, 1608 for loop 1 is really, really good for a race. Like, that's awesome. And honestly, LK is going to get a sub 17, which is also like really good for a race. These guys are both super consistent.
Ooh. Oh.
That's
Alright.
fine. Nice.
Good.
We're good.
That's good.
Officially both in loop 1 halftime show. I'll take this moment to just say cheers to the mods and everybody out there watching. It's definitely a good way to start the day right here.
Yeah. Pile, is that a LaCroix?
It's actually a grapefruit polar seltzer. It's delicious.
Bro, the grapefruit, like you could literally, there's so many other fruits that don't suck. And you reach for the grape. I bet you're having a brown cinnamon Pop-Tart with it. Or was it brown sugar Pop-Tart with it? My God.
Cypher knows what's up. This is it's the drink of choice, the drink of champions, goes down smooth, never quits, okay?
When you say the drink of choice, is that to say like the drink of you have no other choice? You're on the verge of dehydration.
The drink of I had to put my pomegranate ones in the fridge and they're still warm, okay? Anyways, Teleo cruising along, lagging it up with the level 1. He did not get rid of his shield yet. There it is. So if you get rid of the shield, it gets rid of a lot of lag because the game reads the shield as another sprite.
Yeah.
And the less sprites you could have on screen, the better.
So it's basically like effectively an enemy on screen at all times.
This is probably a good time too to say we just had a summoning salt video drop last night for Contra. Summoning, if you're watching, this is a great time to do a video about Super Ghouls. This has been an amazing season. JC came in and grinded away and took the world record, and then Malcolm won it back. Dice Talk came back in. We've had new strats developed, so summoning, if you're watching or somebody knows summoning, make this one your next one, dude.
Yeah, that would be epic. These guys, this is easily the hardest level in the game, in my opinion. So the first level is difficult, but when you get to loop 2, it bumps up the difficulty level from normal to like professional, I think. Either way, it bumps it up. It makes enemies spawn faster. The zombies walk a little faster. It's sketchy to get through this unharmed, and these guys pretty much did a good job of it.
Yeah, exactly, Satby. It's like the companion cube, but and, you know what I mean? Like the companion enemy.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta kind of carry it around. Like,
Wow. These guys are super close going into the second loop.
Yeah, they're close enough to where a mistake from either one of them could make a huge difference. But at this moment in time, they are like, even though they're on different levels, it's pretty much neck and neck. They're very close.
Yeah.
What was that? Hold on just a second.
Yeah, Teleo and LK. I mean, hitting this raft before 20 minutes is beautiful. Beautiful.
Chef kiss.
Yeah, big chef kiss.
The damage boosts in this game, you really only use them in a couple of places, and so, unlike other games like Super Metroid, where damage boosting is kind of like the part of how you run faster, you can't do that here. There's a much smaller margin for error. You have one hit, lose your armor, another hit, you're dead. I guess it's a lot like Contra, I guess, in that way. Just small margin for error.
Will the game sucker punch when you play it at the same time? Yeah.
So, in case you don't know, the Teleo, because he takes that damage boost, he has to do a little finessing with the chests in this level, so that way he spawns 2 in a certain order and opens them in a certain order, so that way he can get back his gold armor. It's a little tricky. It deals with looking at the wave and how it goes up and down and your timing just right. Otherwise, you'll miss the chest and you could see your gold armor just floating away and you can't touch it.
Man, that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not looking for the visual cue of the wave.
Yeah. You have to like pay attention to the wave, and it's a lot more difficult than these guys will make it out to seem when they do it. Like, they've practiced it a bunch, but it's not an easy trick. Like, I don't care what anyone says, it's very difficult. So I usually play it safe and don't even deal with the damage boost, so I don't have to do this wizardry that Teleo's about to do, and it looks like LK is choosing to do the same thing. You have to see the music. Yes, when you see the music, it becomes a much easier trick, but...
Oh, boy. Butter HB, yeah, it's a great game. We'd love for you to hop in on the Discord if you wanna kind of be in a community of people, learn how to play it. Rota is one of the folks who just knows a lot about this game, all the kind of super secret knowledge about this game. So shout out to Rota. They're a great person to follow if you want to learn more and progress.
I mean, how could you not want to play a game after seeing this level? This is an amazing auto-scroller. It takes a few minutes. It's a nice, relaxing raft ride. I mean, this is the best part of the game right here. Like, how could you not want to do this in every single attempt that you do? It's great.
Twice.
Yeah, twice. I mean, what's better than that? You get to do it twice. Are you kidding?
Man, this raft ride feels familiar.
It's like this level kind of puts you to sleep, and then you're immediately thrown into level 3, which is just imps everywhere and then bats.
Ugh.
And second time around, those bats on the towers cause some problems. They're coming at you harder and faster.
Yeah, it's
Biggest RNG.
yeah, those bats can be pretty brutal with the RNG. It's pretty nice though, you start out a run, you finally get out of level 1, you finish level 2 because it's an auto scroller, and then you die in level 3 and you start the run all over again. I mean, it's so tempting to do that. Come on, can't pass that up.
Target Shades, I would say the biggest RNG moment is probably the double boss fight, the Astaroth Neburoth fight, but on loop 2 when you have to have the bracelet, because you can't just magic it.
Teleo going fast. Okay, so he's slowing down a little bit here, as he should. Shout out to JC in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, loop 2 bracelet is a big feels bad.
Oh, gorgeous.
He almost got a haircut from that imp. That was close. Oh my gosh!
Factor 12.
We gotta get some social distancing, Teleo. What the heck are you doing?
He's got Arthur's got his mask on. He's good.
Oh,
He's
true. Yeah. Oh, nice single jumps. He's not scared.
LK with that boss shield loss. That was really nice.
Teleo's just gonna let this Aramer follow him for a little while. It's cool, just hanging out, relaxing. It's fine. If you can outrun him, and it won't be a big deal once you get past a certain point. The Aramer will just run away. Now he's just doing his little dance on the ground. That's good.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, LK almost hit the side spikes of that platform. I'm glad he landed on it, because that would have been rough.
That's definitely not a frame perfect, but it's like a 2 or 3 frame window, right?
It's pretty tight. There's a couple ways you can move through that section. You could do like quick double jumps, or do like a one single jump and thread the needle, but it's tricky.
Is that acidic on the mic? It is, JC. How are you doing, my man?
You got kind of the East Coast Super Ghouls gang.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. We're representing the whole world, aka the East Coast.
Right, here it is, boys. Last goblin. Wait for it. Oh, so he didn't even show up to work today. He called in. He was like, "Nah, I got a little bit of a cough. I'm gonna go ahead and stay home. I'm just not really feeling it."
It's usually Mr. Reliable. Nice. Death crawler kill. There we go.
A PB would be very difficult from these guys, because they both have extremely good PBs. Yeah. But hey, I've seen crazier things happen.
Like the window for PB is very small.
Do we have a hitless race from both of these guys so far?
I know damage boost.
I don't count damage boost.
No, I don't think we count damage boost.
Okay.
This may be, folks. Somebody in chat help me out. This may be a hitless race so far. Famous last words.
Yeah, they both have. Nice, real nice with the commentary curse. Good job, Darth.
It's my part. That Sith magic working its way.
That's fine. That's he's still got a decent lead, but his Hydra fight is going to be pretty slow. But so LK will be able to get some time caught back up after that.
All right, everybody, nobody tell Teleo I said that. Okay, and let's edit it out of the VOD.
That's fine, yeah. Secret is safe.
All right. Teleo,
We're gonna
sorry.
We're gonna need SpeedGaming to just delete this VOD altogether.
Nice. Safety death.
Yeah, safety good.
I'd have done it too.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You start right there anyways. You get, steel armor back. It's a lot safer. Especially the Hydra can act up, because he's probably going to try and get real close in his face, so it's nice to have a little bit of a safety blanket.
Is there a way to 100%? So there's actually some argument there, because there's a 1-up drop you can get. That is, I think, the 30-second drop, and it's insanely difficult to drop. And even if you do drop it, you don't have time to complete the level, so you're gonna die anyway. So it depends how strict you would want to be with that definition. Is that also all of the money bags and every chest? You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that would have to be accounted for, I guess.
Yeah, if I'm riding away with Princess Prin on the horse at the end of it, it's 100% to me. I beat the game, it's fine. Whatever.
Sorry, it's dead. I got the bracelet, got Prin, got this horse that no one mentioned at any point in the story. Here. Good to go.
I've tried to do 100% a couple of different ways, and it's kind of boring. It's not cool in the way that Super Metroid 100% is cool.
Right.
You're kind of going way out of your way to get. I guess you're doing that in Super Metroid too. Oh my gosh!
That's why he got the steel armor right there. Perfect.
thought he's saving the horse. Yeah, plot twist. The horse's name is actually Princess Pren Pren. The blue-haired lady is named, like, Deborah or something.
Yeah, it's Deborah, I think.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that beautiful bean footage is one of the best usernames I've ever seen. Like that's borderline hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that was a very quick Hydra from LK, too. That was very nice. Luckily, he didn't get stuck with the red-headed guy. That red-headed Hydra usually tends to be the big hero that's just hanging out and won't die.
He's the ornery one.
Alright. Both of these guys head into Ice Cave.
Yep, these you can kind of run through this ice cave if you're bold enough. These things that are coming out of the ground, these icicles, you can move through them as they're spawning, but it's a little scary. So it looks like he could have gotten hit, but it doesn't hit you until they're fully spawned and grown. So you can kind of get away with murder in there if you're lucky.
The thing is, though, that you never know what fully grown is because some of them are different lengths.
Exactly.
So, and like the moment it's done growing, it's able to hurt you. So you can be walking through it and then smack.
Yeah, that's it. Is they're different shapes, lengths, or whatever. It's quite ridiculous.
All right, I think we need to put this this conversation behind us. Paging Dr. Freud.
What up, man?
Alright, let's look at this Ice King kill. Oh, come on, Teleo. Nice. Good, so that's an incredible recovery by Teleo after going down a little bit.
The illustrious pattern has been learned. That that Ice King can give you a few different things, but he's pretty manageable for the most part. You can get trolled sometimes. They'll throw his hands or his wings or whatever they are. I think there's wings at you pretty quickly, but you can. There's ways to avoid it.
No, dog, they're definitely hands.
Are they hands?
They're hands, and it's your job to catch the hands.
I do not want to catch those hands. LK just caught those hands, though.
Okay, alright.
That's fine. He's going to have to do a damage boost in the next level, which is cool, because at least we'll get to see that. This is a pretty good way to maneuver through Stage 6, so this will be cool to see. Nice and clean from Teleo.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
With the J jump over the bird head.
And LK doing his work on Astaroth. He's doing it about as fast as you can do it, really, when you've got no protection and just a regular dagger.
This it looks like Teleo is far in the lead, but you never know with this. It's not over till it's over ever in this game. Like, it's never over till it's over.
This is almost a repeat of the quarterfinal race here.
Teleo coming up, ready to go. This is not the final boss fight, but it pretty much is the hardest. The next one that we'll see, a lot easier, but this right here is the gatekeeper. This is...
The next one's easier, it's shorter. I mean, you're talking about like 45 seconds is, I think, to both of these people, like a fairly long time for the final one.
So he should be about to deboost here. If he loses his armor, that's kind of a normal... No, he's going in with gold.
Excellent.
All right.
Well, that's, I don't want to say it too early, but it's GG to Teleo. He's got the lead. He's got an easy fight right here against Sardius. Glad he didn't mess up again, and he got some redemption from the last race. The last race was definitely soul crushing for him.
Oh, the pause, the Fred pause.
You know, no judgment here. The timing on that is not easy. If only we had a tutorial made by some guy named Fred for this thing, it would be so good. But you know, one day.
And if you've joined in a little bit late, just a reminder, so Teleo, since he has almost won this one, we have to race one more time because he has to win twice.
GG to Teleo.
And LK just has to win once. So we've got another race coming up after this one.
Oh no, LK getting hit. That's all right.
On Asta.
This is still like very doable. It's just slower is all. But I have LK's a good player. He'll be just fine.
Did we have a slide from Teleo? Did I miss that?
Probably not, which we're going to have to disqualify him for that.
Sorry,
So, yeah, sorry. Nice run, but it doesn't count. You didn't slide. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, GG Teleo. Hey, Berserker up in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Good fight. So, Nebaroth, the second guy, I think is easier to handle.
He is,
his pattern is not as sporadic. He does the same thing. He has his little fire that he shoots out, and then the big laser beam, and it only goes in one direction. So, like your favorite band, it's One Direction. It's easy.
I'm breathing
a second. I was like, wait, what? Oh.
After I used that Sith curse, accidentally on Teleo, I'm breathing a huge sigh of relief. He won this one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
super excited. We got a second one. It's like, let's do it.
Oh no, LK, no,
Okay.
no,
Hate to see it, dude.
no. But yeah, I was gonna just comment on that part. Yeah, I'm excited that Teleo won strictly because we get to see another race, which is cool. And that's got to give the people what they want. We don't want just one race; we want two.
That's right.
LK feeling flustered right now, doesn't even want to finish because he's probably aware that Teleo already finished, so he's probably ready to just get the second race going, it looks like.
I mean, yeah, I can't blame him. Like, I wouldn't want a bronze run and then bracelet fight for, for what is effectively no reason. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I would do the same.
Beautiful reset button, dude.
Oh, yep.
So yeah, beautiful bean. Each race is a 2-loop race. You got to win it twice, and then as I understand it, we're having a second 2-loop race. It's coming up.
Yes. That sweet, sweet Capcom load up sound. I'm all too familiar with it.
Very soothing.
It's very soothing until you've heard it a million times in a row from trying to get a PB.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's... All right, I'll be right back as I set up.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, chat poll. Who do you think's going to win it?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. That's right. I went there.
Your mom. Your mama.
How's speedrunning this compared to the NES title? I mean, the NES title makes me want to gouge my eyeballs out with a pair of rusty pliers, but this is actually playable. Like, I don't understand how nor why people run the NES version. Like, I don't. There are very few games I've ever played that I have enjoyed less. Like, I really don't have enough bad things to say about the first one.
Yeah, it is. It's just brutal. I mean, each of these series, so Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts, it's a 2-loop game. You've got to beat it twice, and Ghosts and Goblins is extraordinarily difficult. I don't know if Laxus is in chat, but he's the current world record holder, and you just have to be a saint of patience to hang with that game. So,
The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I don't think I've played that.
And these are the screens that they load up right before they start. So they go into the select screens, they're down on exit, and then Malcolm gives them the go-ahead. So we should be starting momentarily.
We do that because this game kicks in a little cutscene, and if there's a person on a cutscene, it just makes it much easier to just start at the same time. In case anybody was dying to know, that is the secret race tech, and this race is for all the marbles, all the marbles,
All of them.
Not just a couple.
Right.
It's all of them.
The entirety of the marbles, marble container included.
Like if you've seen Marble Madness, it's all the marbles. Japan versus America. I mean, come on, guys. Does it get any better than this right now?
Went there.
I think not.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We've got several, very gifted Japanese runners who are in. Hanage, who had not run it for a while, was in on the race. Knight Haruma, who's kind of climbing up the leaderboard. Stone Clive, the one and only.
Mm-hmm.
So big shout out to our Japanese runners, our Japanese friends.
Teleo getting antsy. You could just see him just waiting.
He's ready. He's like, come on, let's do it.
He is in the zone.
Habibs with Murica.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is final race. This is definitely going to be hoip
and bow. Okay. So Teleo, 2 daggers in a row. That's pretty darn good.
The bow.
Yeah, there's a little tech. There's a technique you can do to get that dagger pretty consistently off the first chest. It's tricky. It deals with the map selection screen and how fast you're getting that chest to open. It's doable. There's people that are consistent with it. Teleo's one of them. LK's not bad with it, but sometimes if you're like a couple frames too late, then you're getting the bow, pretty much. It's all right though. Bow's not terrible, you can make do.
Like it's pretty awful. It's not. It's good casually. It's good casually because you're not gonna like. The thing is, about the 3rd time you die on PB pace because one of the homing arrows is just looping about an enemy and not making contact with anything, you'll probably swear off the bow.
Oh yeah, especially in like level 2 when you're on the raft ride, the homing device or whatever you want to call it, the bow spins around sprites in the background that aren't even enemies on screen. It's just a lightning sprite in the background, so it picks up weird things and it can definitely screw you over.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Big delay here. Big delay for LK.
Yeah, homing bow on the auto scroller is bad news.
So target shades, your question, methods that save a few frames. Really the best place to look are the top 4 runners. If you go to speedrun and just take a look at those, all of them are using those kind of riskier strats that save frames and save seconds.
Yeah, the B strat.
Oh, B strat.
Wow, Teleo.
That's great, Teleo.
Let's hope he gets the sub-pixel jump right here, guys. Oh my god, he gets it!
Yes!
What a madman!
That is ridiculous.
What a madman!
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting to see that during a race. What a savage. Absolute savage.
Giving the fans what they want. Shout out to Matamade for the B-Strat discovery.
Unreal. So he takes the hit, and that jump that he made up when he was in his boxers is sub-pixel dependent, which I don't fully understand. All I know is it's extremely difficult to get, and LK gets it too. These guys make it look easy, though. That's why this is the finals. These guys are the cream of the crop, so they make this look easy.
Top of the heap.
That's it.
You know, Teleo's over here pulling the Macho Man Randy Savage, just pulling out creamers left and right, letting him know he is the cream of the crop. And even with that hit and using the bow, LK is honestly not that far behind at all. I mean, it's still neck and neck. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that was a nice double weapon dump, Rota.
Got the scythe again.
Yep. Not bad, though. I mean, still guaranteed dagger on that chest. But it has to be a chest that is going to spawn a weapon. You can't just do it on any chest. It has to be the weapon chest.
Right. Oh boy, the axe.
Tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Said no one ever.
And it sucks because, like, it seems, just like the scythe, seems like it would be awesome. Looks like it will be awesome. And then you use it and you're like, wow, this is
awful.
plain garbage. You know, like,
Oh my. Yeah, what a scythe to behold. That's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard, but I love it. Thank you so much for that.
Humor level 1000 right there.
Yeah, that was great. That we need to get Rata on commentary.
You had to axe that question.
Oh god.
Nice.
You just had to do it. It had to be done.
the axe has an awful trajectory and awful magic. It has an awful casting speed, and its damage is mediocre.
Yes, when it's the powered up axe, the direction it goes is up, and then it comes down and then into whatever direction you're facing. So it's a weird pattern. It's not fun to use, especially in this level.
It's just not.
So watch LK's screen.
There you go.
Boom, every time.
It's the only thing you can do with it, dude. You can just, like, discard it. That's the only thing the axe is good for in this game.
So normally whenever I see someone do the scythe magic to get a dagger, they're standing on top of that chest. Very rarely do I see them not standing on it, like LK was. And it works. I was under the impression that you should be standing on it, but you don't need to apparently. So it's a pretty safe bet that you can get that dagger, I guess.
We demand cat on commentary. All right, hold on. Tibbins. Yeah. Tibbins, come here. The people.
Yeah, we need the fourth commentator. Oh no!
Okay.
Teleo getting the hit from Bob.
And that early shot basically never happens. Like, that's very, very rare.
So I am under the impression, I would love for someone to look into this, but because Teleo did the B boost, it seems every time he does the B boost that he has a better chance of getting the early shot from Bob. And
really?
Yeah, and I've noticed that from watching him play recently. I feel like Bob might be on some sort of a global timer. I'm probably totally wrong, but it seems that people who do the B boost, it's more likely to get an early shot from Bob. I have no idea why.
Huh.
Wow.
That's really cool.
I wonder if that isn't a QC question. QC might be able to get to the bottom of that one.
Yeah, we're gonna need our top guys on this.
But Teleo moving through it like a boss. I mean, like he's got gold armor. Incredible. That's just unbelievably hard. Okay, with the shield loss. That's great.
Teleo doing the neutral jump, then jump forward to get through that, like threading the needle. That's like the safer way to do that. I know that both of these guys will tend to do the harder one where you're like crouching and you just do one single jump. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's all right.
Did he go far?
Yeah, he's got the halfway point. Luckily, that's a pretty good. Out of all places to die, that's a pretty good one.
Yep. And if you don't go, when you drop though, if you don't go far enough to the right, then the game basically doesn't give you the checkpoint, and it's back to the beginning for you.
I bet both runners at this point, they're both very experienced runners, but the piano grip or the claw grip is kind of the best way to do it because you have potentially 2 fire buttons. So I bet at this point, their hands are starting to feel it. But
yeah, that death, JC is saying is about 4 to 6 seconds, which exactly. I mean, it means almost nothing. It's especially in a race. In a PB, that could be devastating, but in a race, that is such a small time loss that it's perfectly fine. I mean, considering. Little preemptive magic cast.
Oh, you know what time it is, don't you?
Oh, we know.
watch out.
Here we go, guys.
And Teleo's jumping right down.
Just fearless.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Man, that last goblin, he's just not really feeling it today, I guess.
No.
He's like, I'll see you on loop 2. Catch you on the flip side.
Oh, Teleo going for that strat. Normally, that is not how he handles the quick kill. I mean, that's the best. That's a great way to do it. It's easy. It's safe. A lot of people do it that way, but there's one that you can do without having to fall off that ledge, and I usually that's what he does. So I'm kind of surprised he's going for safe strats. But like I said before, safe strats are smart strats in races. So.
The goblins in quarantine.
Will Smith? Oh, no appearance. All right. Wow. Nice. Nice shield loss, too. That was sick.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
The old QC shield loss. Yep.
Special.
Yeah, this game, in case for some reason you aren't already aware, you get hit once, and it's a devastating hit to take if you're trying to speedrun it, because it just slows everything down tremendously. So one hit is just brutal. It's rough. So I get all tensed up when I see the fireball coming real close or something like that.
And yeah, it's funny how completely worthless the shield is in this game. It looks huge. It looks like you got this enormous tower shield. But unless you're just standing there, which why would you be? Because like if I see a projectile coming, I'm gonna try and dodge it. Unless you're just standing still, the shield does nothing.
Yeah, I mean, the blue shield, yeah, you have to be standing still. The blue shield can take 3 hits, the red shield can take 1 hit, but in a speedrun, when you're constantly moving, it doesn't do that much. I mean, it can save you, and you can get lucky, but you're better off just getting rid of it. Let's just hope that he can jump into the Hydra Cave without any Captain Gordon classics here. And oh, okay, good. We're good. Everything's fine, guys.
This feels like second loop, you know, but it's only the first.
Oh, good, because I want to see another level 2. Never forget. All right. Let's see another clean Hydra fight from LK. He's been doing really good kills lately with this. That was pretty good.
His favor though.
Get some ice caves. Get everybody in chat. Get your minds out of the gutter. We're talking about icicles growing at a rapid rate in different directions, and that is that. So he's avoiding that beautifully. Got some flying knights, you know.
Some icicles grow left, some grow right.
I mean, it's you know, some are bigger, some are smaller. It's whatever. You know. It's not the size of the icicle, it's how fast it spawns. Because if it finishes spawning really fast, then, it could be lights out for you. It's devastating. But, Teleo makes it through like a true pro. He has handled those icicles before.
Oh, God.
We're going to get banned. We're going to get banned.
Hey, it's a good thing this is the final tournament, right, guys?
There you go.
Invite us back.
It's been a good run, boys. We had fun.
Testing, icicle.
Icicles. These guys, oh man, they're still like, it's great like watching these two guys play because yeah, we'll see some mistakes, but in reality, they're both flying through this game. Like they are cruising through this. This is not a run for the faint of heart. I'll put it that way.
There we go. Nice.
Ooh. Nice. Let's see Teleo do some double armor kill maybe. Oh no, he's doing the safe way. He's killing them one at a time, which is smart for a race.
I hope you guys can't hear all that crowing in the back. If you can, my fault.
No.
Rooster's going nuts.
Just those are the sounds of the cockatrice. It's fine. I wonder if LK will do the. Nope, he's doing the one at a time kill too. In loop 1, you could do that pretty consistently. Kill both of these airmers in the first section at the same time. But loop 2, they tend to swoop real early. But these guys are playing it safe, taking no chances, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. Because frankly, their level of risk is already so high. Like, I would say that they've taken at least 90, if not 95% of the risky strats already.
See, the J jump, nice. This jump that Teleo just did over that bird head. Don't be fooled. It is not easy. I don't care what anyone says. It is not an easy trick. You have to wait for that bird head to be coming back to its starting position. That way you won't get hit. If you don't, you'll get hit on his little mohawk, and it's very upsetting. They call it the J jump because I believe runners from Japan came up with it, and they would do it, and American runners were a little too scared to do it for a while. That being said, American runners do that trick, but once again, in a race, it's a little scary. But Teleo did it, so he's a beast. I myself do not do the J jump. It is a little too sketchy for my liking.
Yeah, I don't like that bird skip either.
We could also just say it's for JC because JC's name is Jay, so we'll just pretend that JC found that J jump and call it a day, I guess. It's fine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, look at that! Look at it! All right, that was you gotta love when little glitches like that happen where he's like stuck in an animation pose. Uh-oh. And we have Ahmad clipping the dumbest thing I've ever said on SpeedGaming. Thank you, Ahmad. Cheers to the mods. I would like to take this opportunity during the halftime show to say thank you to the backbone of Twitch, the unsung heroes, the true people, the moderators of Twitch. Without you, we would be nothing. So everybody cheers to the mods.
Oh, God.
That is your legacy. Be
Thank
proud.
you. I am glad. But once again, though, not to just change subjects immediately, but these guys getting a sub 17 loop 1 in a race is so good. You guys have no idea. Like that is chef kiss. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
that's nice. And in case anybody's never watched a speedrun before, we do Japan version of this because the text scrolls way faster than the American version, and we're all about being quick. So
when you say we,
I mean everybody except Acidic. Acidic is the only person that I know that speedruns this game on the American cartridge because America, honestly.
You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
And I do it with one fire button because I suck and can't do the claw grip. Probably why it takes me forever.
Acidic wants to be sure he understands the explanation for why he's got to run a second loop.
Yeah, if I'm gonna have to do it, I want clear and concise directions as well as an explanation. Like, listen, my bad, I didn't tell you about the bracelet. But now that you know, right? If you could just kindly go the hell back there and get it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Don't validate the race, okay? Making it through that section that he got hit, honestly, is the trolliest part of level 1, in my opinion. There can be a handful of different things that happen there, especially loop 2. Those coffin spawns are brutal. It's that spot right there is so difficult.
Oh, you were gonna save me without bringing me jewelry? Well,
classic.
You know, because there's all kind of jewelry here in Sardis' castle, so.
Yeah, what do you know? He goes all the way back, and chances are he'll probably pick up that jewelry right down the hallway from where Princess was, anyways.
You feel me?
Whatever, yeah.
Then you get back with the bracelet, and she's like, "What you didn't bring like chocolates? You didn't bring a snack or anything? You just brought the bracelet. You went all the way back, and only brought the bracelet."
Now, imagine going all the way back and not getting the bracelet and fighting the Astaroth fight because you just forgot to get the bracelet. And I've done that, sadly, in a run. Like, totally spaced out that I was supposed to grab the bracelet and that it was loop 2. What it does is it sends you back to level 6 and you try again, and it's the worst. So hopefully these guys won't forget the bracelet, but they're much smarter than I am, so I doubt we'll see that.
Yeah, you just go back to level 6. She says, like, there's a little blurb that's like, "Yo, sorry, you suck, but, you know, go get the bracelet."
She's like, "Yeah, dude, this is cubic zirconian. I don't want this garbage. Go back to Tiffany's, get me the real deal. Then we'll start talking. But, you know, until then, see ya. Back to level 6.
Yeah. That was when I needed it to plug into the community, because I was like just playing it on my own. I kept getting sent back. I was like, what on earth am I doing wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Aha, I have to find this random bracelet.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you, Professor F, for your sound logic.
Yeah. Dude, I've definitely forgotten it twice in a row before, and like, there's no recovery. Like, you just switch to something else. It's like, all right, it's time for marbles on stream, or
yep.
I don't know, Wake, I guess. Like,
yeah, you can get lost in the sauce and forget that it's like the second loop, especially when you're streaming and you're just hanging out talking to people. It's
exactly.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Time for some Bart's Nightmare.
Ah, yes. Teleo is a world record holder for Bart's Nightmare, but I will credit myself in saying I taught him everything he knows. When I say everything, I mean everything he knows.
All of it.
So,
the complete package.
Yeah, you know.
A library, if you will.
I mean, you want to talk about a man's game that it really is, you know, a great, fun game. It's Bart's Nightmare, so.
Yeah.
Why didn't LK pick up that gold armor? Wow.
Emulator rules. I think you have to use SNES 9X or what's that? Like, they're not super strict.
So LK has missed gold armor, which will slow down Barnacle Bob. I think he missed it by accident, but
yeah, I'd be willing.
Okay, he can get it later. Thanks, Jason. Yeah.
Oh no, Teleo!
Teleo
trying to give the fans what they wanted, and it just ended in misery.
So now he's back in the same position as the first loop. Oh boy.
That's a rip.
You hate to see it, folks, but, you know, that's okay. Level 3 can be the great equalizer. We still don't know. Neither of these guys do the glitch, so level 3 can really be brutal. Maybe. Hopefully not. Yeah, it's still anyone's game. We're talking about emulators. I'm pretty sure both these guys play on console. The emulator, it could be debatable on whether or not the slowdown is even accurate on a emulator. It's debatable, but it's close. But yeah, both these guys play on console. I'm fairly sure, judging by the picture quality that I'm looking at on LK's screen.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So it's definitely a clencher. That was a little scary, a little close for comfort.
Onto your butts.
Yeah, this will even things right out. LK will get the quick kill, hopefully, and it should be no problemo.
There we go.
Nice. That was scary. There's nothing worse than the idea of dying at the end of this auto scroller. It's if you died, I mean, it's I don't want to say it's game over, but it's pretty bad. So he survived, which is just fine.
The icicles are coming.
Yes, they are coming. They will be here soon,
if you will.
Oh god damn it. I don't. Cheers to the mods. So we have Teleo just cruising through level 3 right now. Not taking time to spawn chests, which, you know, there's plenty of chests in this level. He doesn't even need to, but you could have gotten gold armor in this first lava section, although it's a little scary with a bunch of imps flying around. You're almost better off just getting it in the towers, which he might get gold. He might actually just get green and do the death crawler and green armor. I'm not sure. Or, sorry guys, not green, bronze armor. There's no way it's green. It's totally bronze.
Oh, there you go. That's right.
You know,
Went
second time's the charm.
There you go.
But like we said before, I mean, that's like maybe a 5-6 second thing. Yeah, 6 seconds. So it's nothing. Ain't no thing. LK's taking his time.
It's almost like an identical race to the first loop, with LK getting delayed there, and anyway.
Yeah. You know, it's Acidic's favorite. Acidic's favorite part coming up pretty soon.
I'm so ready, dude.
I mean, I've been ready. The last goblin's been pretty friendly, but you know, we'll see. We'll see.
You see, I think that friendliness, right, was like it's sandbagging. You feel me? It's building up to the fourth loop. Goblin drop.
So this is like the Goblin Waterfalls. This tower right after the one that Teleo is on now. There's a final goblin. If you're just tuning in now, there's a final goblin that everybody watches out for. So is Teleo going to jump all the way down the tower, or is he going to walk it out and be a little bit more? He's going to jump like a boss.
Oh yeah, here we go. Okay.
There he is. All right.
Last guy. Okay, yeah. He was a little late.
Yeah.
Okay, armor loss. Oh boy.
A little late to the party, but you know, he showed up.
Got stuck in traffic.
It's
Okay,
fine.
now down to his boxers.
Nice.
No problem. Easy quick kill. LK gotta take it slow in this. I mean, this part right here, these dropping guys, this is rough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was close. Oh my god. LK is gonna give me a heart attack.
Let's give it a big hand clap in the chat for LK. That was
difficult. That was ridiculous.
Do not want to lance at this point.
No, you don't really want to lance ever.
Ever, you know. Lance here.
I mean, the lance isn't as bad as the scythe or the hatchet, but it's pretty bad.
It's bad because, like, the dagger's nice. You could have 3 daggers on screen at the same time. With the powered-up lance, I believe you can only have 1 powered-up lance on screen, so it's just slow. It's a really slow weapon, so if you're shooting from far away, it takes forever. Plus, the magic is kind of garbage.
What's second to dagger?
Torch. I mean, it's opinion based, but I would say Torch. I'd rather run
Torch
the game
in
on a
level
Torch.
1. But Torch in level 3 is rough, dude.
Torch in level 3 is rough, but you can take care of those imps that are coming out of the lava somewhat
That's
easily.
true. That's
But
true.
it's still tough, man. I mean, the torch is not an easy weapon to use, but if you miss a shot with a torch and it's just burning up the ground, it lags up the game quite a bit.
Armor. Yep. Oh no.
Oh, Will Smith, no.
Will Smith on LK. So that's a tough jump to do. You've got to delay if you see him positioning himself in a certain, but it's tough to do in a race.
So what happened to LK there is honestly what happens to me every time I get to level 4. It sucks. There's not much you can do. If you had powered up armor, you could release your magic and you'd be invincible upon that little rotating cage opening, but no such luck.
Oh my gosh. Oh, LK. Oh no.
You hate to see it.
Bummer.
We got someone in the chat saying Teleo is 1. I will have to say, although Teleo's my bud, it ain't over till it's over. It really is not over till it's over.
There's all kinds of things that can happen. Like, especially until it's arguable that once the bracelet fight's over, it's pretty much done. Because, I mean, even if you die on Sardius, you restart right at the boss. But yeah, especially since no one's at the bracelet fight yet, it's way too early to tell.
I mean, you die on the end of that bracelet fight, it sets you back quite a bit. It's not fun at all. And yeah, I mean, it happens to the best people. Like I see the best runners mess up that fight sometimes. It's just so that's why we always say like, yeah, it's anyone's game till the end because you never know. Once you see them go into Sardius though, the final boss room, that's a good time to say it.
What up, Lux? How you doing?
What up, Lux? What up? Music is really catchy.
Yep, level 5, notorious for the good music selection. It's got the nice ambiance going. You got the snow falling. You got the icicles growing. It's beautiful.
This whole soundtrack is fire, dude. Like, the entire thing is so good.
Yeah.
Cast there.
The only song that I could do with that would be the first level, but that's only because the amount of times that I have heard the first level song is just atrocious. But you know, it's a classic. It's the classic Ghouls theme. You can't hate on it.
What's you?
Oh wow! Thank you, Mike. We're gonna do one more cheers to the mods for that terrible joke. Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Lux said nice signals.
Huh?
Hoip. Well, Teleo coming up on that Ice King as LK's coming up on the Hydra. This is definitely a pretty much a full level lead, but you never know. But we'll see how. Oh, that was a really nice Ice King. That was good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to be careful on that Ice King. There's a way to be aggressive, and Teleo just went for it.
Yep, safe strats, killing these guys one at a time, but we said it before, say it again. That's the move. That's the smart thing to do in a race. Just safe, slow, consistent. That's what you need. This level that Teleo's on is normally like I think it's the quickest level in the run. It's not that bad, honestly. If you're coming in here with gold armor, it's very manageable, very consistent.
Yeah. If you're not coming in with gold and you don't know how to do the damage boost, that's like it's it. That's all she wrote.
For real. Yeah, if you're not aware of the damage boost, you're trying to deal with those armors and steel armor. It's not fun. It's extremely difficult.
There's a huge spider in my room. Rip, dude. He's brought back up, and they've come for you, dude.
Later.
Well, we said it.
That movie, Arachnophobia.
Oh, dude, I love that movie.
It's so good, dude. It's such a good movie.
John Goodman, the man. All right, Teleo picking up the bracelet. It's looking to close off this race. This is the final for all the marbles race. This is it. The first race was epic. Teleo came through with the win. Right here we have his redemption from his loss a couple weeks ago. So we'll see how he handles this fight. LK set back like maybe a couple minutes now. So, you know, if Teleo were to die on this final boss, LK has a strong chance, but it's looking pretty one-sided. We'll see.
Yeah. It is, however, very easy to take a hit or a death at this fight.
Oh yeah.
That was
nice. That was clean. That was we see Teleo and some other people do a fight from the right side, but he's doing it smart. He's doing it from the left side. There's no need to do it from the right side. And this is looking like a very good fight. Maybe he'll take the damage boost. Yep. Oh, it sent him the wrong way, but no, okay, good, smart. So what you could do is you could take a damage boost, and if it sends you in the middle of Neberoth, you could just spam attacks while you're invulnerable and probably kill him, but Teleo didn't want to take that chance. And he was only one hit away. He could have, though, but that was good. Good fight.
And Teleo, if you're listening, we would love a slide at the end of this.
Yeah, otherwise we're going to have to disqualify him and give the win to LK. You know, but hey.
Oh!
And still on the platform. That was a good save. Oh my god.
You never see on screen shy sales. Yeah, there's so much mileage getting gotten out of this.
I blame myself.
Yeah,
It's also really good too.
Yeah.
What up, Dank? How you doing?
You know, I mean, Sardius, he can't get mad about dying to Arthur. I mean, he's setting Arthur up to kill him. He didn't have to give him those platforms. I don't know what he's doing. Slide. Can we get it? Oh! The crowd goes wild. Giving the people what they want, dude. Yes. Finally, Teleo does a slide in a race. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Super Ghouls tournament with the slide. I mean, come on. Does it get any better than that? No.
I don't know that it does.
GG Teleo1. Well done, dude. Well done.
What a way to finish
not
it.
far behind.
We got to see how LK does on this fight, though. This is still going to be a great run. I mean, we're looking at under 37 minutes, possibly. Like, this could be a very nice race run.
I love how Arthur just stands there, emotionless.
Yeah, he doesn't even put his arm around her. He's
Like,
nothing.
he's just chilling, dude. The man is a mountain. He's like, man, do you realize what I had to go through twice, 2 times, just to get you that bracelet? Like, yeah, there were goblins and ghouls and stuff. There were ghosts as well, and there was a guy that was blowing fire out of his crotch. Like, it was terrible.
LK getting super close to the fire right there. I mean, that was a good fight. He was really really up in there. And if you don't know, the damage on the bracelet is based off proximity or distance, I should say. So the closer you are to the enemy, the more damage it's going to do. So that's why he kind of wanted to be right up in that, getting that damage off. Good pattern. Love to see that. Nice. Probably get a 3 cycle. Maybe not. Nice 2 cycles.
Well done.
Like a pro. GG. That was an awesome race. GG LK. GG's for Teleo and LK. Big time.
So speaking of which, we got the man joining us. Teleo, congrats, buddy.
Well, hi there.
Oh, hi there. Wow, we're getting graced with the post-race interview. This is fantastic.
God.
Before we say anything, I would like to say thank you to SpeedGaming and everyone who helped with the restreaming. Thanks to all the commentators, all you guys. Thank you to everyone who raced. Thanks to Malcolm for setting everything up. And thanks to the Seal for fucking hitting the coral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Wow,
saw
wow,
that.
the seal, dude.
I don't want to talk about it. So generally you want to like spawn that chest, and I missed it. And whenever I miss it, I transform into a seal for the lulz, and then jumping into the coral is not part of the strat. So
Yeah, I was not sure
Thanks.
if that's
thanks for the early 2 shots on Bob, by the way, too.
I mean, how about thanks for giving the crowd the B strat, because like we were not expecting to see that in a race. So for you to pull that off was epic. That was sweet.
It was
Teleo, were you listening to the commentary at all?
No, I wasn't at all.
Good.
I never have it up when you bozos are on here. Are you kidding me?
I said something early on about a hitless run, and anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of cursed it, but you turned out okay anyways.
I think on the first race was I hitless or
No.
actually no, I think I got hit at some point.
You got hit right after I
so.
said something. Yeah.
Thanks, Cubius.
Sorry, man.
Hey,
But yeah, thanks for everyone for organizing it and all that. Thank you guys. Yeah.
I just want to say congratulations on doing the slide, because without that we would have had to disqualify you. So I'm glad you pulled through. You gave the crowd what they wanted. They wanted the slide at the end, and that's what really counts.
So it's always a little nervous. It's always a little scary when you're not like stream sniping to do a slide, because you can actually lose, because you lose 4 seconds.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was that much.
If you slide, it delays the princess landing by like 3.5 to 4 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Which is
So
why
the B
generally
boost is outdone by slide.
yeah, which is why usually I don't go for it in a race. But since it was the last race, I said, you know what? If I lose because of this, I don't give a shit. Oh, excuse me, sorry, my language. If I lose because of this, I don't care. We got to get the naked boxer slide. So yeah,
It's necessary. I feel it. That was a phenomenal race. There's been a lot of good races throughout the tournament, but that specifically, I feel like that was a really good ending.
yeah, I think the first one was really close. I know he forfeited, but I have to feel like he like saw me win and was close to finishing, and just kind of like was like, all right, let's get to the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he ended up dying on that fight, and after the death, I believe he was just like,
okay.
I'm not even gonna bother. Which I don't blame him. I would have did the same thing, especially if you're doing 2 races.
Yeah, I mean, if it was just the one, I could see him finishing it out. But yeah, because it was 2, I can't blame him for being like, let's just do the next one. You know?
Yeah.
Teleo, did you go back and look at the quarterfinal race that you had with LK, like in preparation for this, or were you mostly just let's just grind it out and get ready for the next?
So I know that LK generally plays really, really safe in races, and I know that's how he beat me last time, was him playing nice and safe and basically trying to not make any mistakes, which is a really, really good idea for this game. So I kind of adjusted how I was going to play and kind of sparkled in certain really, really quick strats and certain safe strats, so just to make sure I made as little mistakes as possible. So
Gotcha.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't necessarily go back and watch it, but I definitely had it in mind. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there was some safe strats and some quick strats that took me by surprise. I was not expecting the B boost, but I was expecting the double air kill, and he didn't end up going for that. But play it safe on level 6. Smart thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, so going for the double Arimer kill, over going for like the single for each is about a 2-second time save. And I basically my logic was, lately I've been kind of so I just got a new TV and I'm still getting used to it, but lately I've been kind of goofing that strat, so I just wanted to play safe, and I said, I'll take a 2-second time loss for 100% consistency.
Yeah, definitely.
Was my thought process basically.
Yeah, for a race, that's the smart thing.
Yeah, again, like the reason LK beat me last time was because I was going really, really hard, and I made a bunch of mistakes, and he played really nice and safe, and he just didn't make any mistakes,
Yeah, that last race from you it felt like more like a PB attempt, like you're saying, with all the risky strats there.
Yeah, the race 2, I definitely, I mean, other than the goof on, other than the level 2, everything else was, I pretty much went for everything except for just a few things I cut out. So
Nice.
Nice.
Do you know if the B boost connects? Is connected to the Barnacle Bob kind of rush?
Okay, so here's the thing. Cubius. I personally believe that it makes Bob extremely angry because in all of I've been playing this game for, let's call it about 2 years. In 2 years of attempts, I've gotten the early shot maybe a dozen times, maybe a dozen. In the past 2 weeks since we've been doing B Boost, I've gotten probably 30 to 40 fast shots.
There you go.
It's got to be a global timer or something.
So it's not every time. Like it's not every time, but it definitely is a lot more often. So that's definitely a part of the reason why it's not smart to go for that in a race. But I also kind of wanted to do it. So I mean, I don't know.
That was awesome.
Well worth it. I mean, you got to showcase a new strat that was found recently, and I'm pretty psyched that actually happened. And you got the sub-pixel, which was epic. And actually, right after that, LK just got the sub-pixel himself doing the normal strat, which was like very surprising. That sub-pixel is not so easy to get.
Yeah, there's maybe a way to set it up. JC kind of found something within Ramwatch that he found some kind of value that increases every time you jump, and we're not sure if it's a sub-pixel value, but yeah, that jump is basically a coin toss. It's just a coin toss whether or not you get it, feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if you're interested in the chat, there is the Discord. We'd love for you to hop on if you want to learn how to run it and you want to be in a community that can talk about it.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Join in there. There's a lot of strats being shared, a lot of cool stuff, ton of people in there. Great vibes all around. It's pretty epic. So totally join in on that hot action and become a Super Ghouls and Ghosts speedrunner like the cool kids over here.
All the cool kids are doing it, man.
They are, so.
Teleo, you're really close to a 32. Do you think you're going to keep grinding after this? Are you going to take a little break? How do you feel about Super Ghouls going forward?
I have this new TV that I feel like is going to give me a power up, so I might stick to it. But I also want to move on to some other games. We'll see. I'm really close, and I've been on pace a bunch of times. It's there. It's just a matter of grinding it out. I'm not quite sure yet, but I definitely want to get that 32 before I'm completely done with the game. So
that's right. It's in the palm of your hand, just waiting to be taken, man.
Teleo waiting to get that sweet Carnival world record once he moves on from Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
All right. Well, anyway, so we're gonna. Well. Dude, thank you for the epic race, LK. If you're out there, that was awesome. Thank you so much. That was definitely a good run by both you guys. That was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to commentate. It's been an epic tournament. I've had a lot of fun every weekend watching these. So thank you, Malcolm, for putting it on. And yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Teleo.
Yeah, thanks everyone. I'm out of here. See you later. Have a good one. Have a good day.
Yeah, cheers to the racers, cheers to the mods, the VIPs, but yeah, cheers to
cheers
Twitch,
to the normies.
Cheers to the normies. Yep. All right, peace, guys. Thank you very much. Peace.
Thank you all. Greatly appreciate it. Drop the runners a follow LK, follow Teleo1. If you'd like to, follow myself, Acidic IV, follow Darth Cubius, follow The Pile. We'd love to have you join us for running this game. But thank you all so much, and have a great day.
See you in the ice caves.